Good. We on?
You're on and ready.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Metroid Marathon. We're here with a special little treat. I figured out how to get Federation Force to work on a Steam Deck. So I get to play the game and not hurt my hands or my back, because last time I played this, I was basically sitting on the end of this couch, leaning over, because our cord to plug into the capture card was not long enough for me to sit comfortably. And the control scheme on a 3DS is also not very comfortable. So we have a real treat for you guys.
And for those who are just tuning in, who might you be?
I'm Ovis, Connor, whatever, either one. And I love Metroid a lot. And who are you?
Metroid is a pretty cool dude. You may refer to me as Reginald. I will be sitting here talking as I see things happen on the screen, like a child.
Good. So we only have a 2-hour block set aside for Federation Force. Basically, we just use this as a highlight reel. It's a Prime game, so we're gonna play all the Prime games. We're gonna play Federation Force. The more I play the game, the more I kind of see its appeal. It's still, the circumstances of its existence still kind of bother me. And we'll talk about that as we go. So we're gonna play the first mission just to get everybody the general vibe of the game. I will quickly equip my mods that I want.
Now, I noticed that that's a very odd-looking Samus.
Yeah, so you do not play as Samus in this game. You play as a Federation trooper. I don't know that I have the pig suit unlocked. There is a pig suit? Is that correct? I'm gonna look. I have the Samus. Nothing. Tall grass. Freedom. Industrial. And... Ooh, Hot Rod Flames.
Oh, I like that one.
Chicks dig giant robots.
Number 2, number 3, Flower Child. Yeah. I'm going with the Spec Ops one because I like the black.
Maybe take this multiplayer on
I don't think there are any that are multiplayer only. They just have to be unlocked, and I probably haven't yet. So Mojo, the thing about Federation Force that we discovered during Metroid Marathon 4 is that the game goes perfectly swimmingly if you're playing with 4 people or 1 person. If you are playing with 2 people or 3 people, it is a nightmare experience. So, the reason for this is because when you're playing with just 1 person, you get access to drones, and you get access to a mod that doubles your damage and halves the damage you take. You get neither of those things when you have 2 or more people, but the enemy scaling acts like you have a full complement of 4 people. So you really just don't have enough firepower to deal with things unless you have 1 person with drones or 4 people all acting of their own volition. That's Federation Force. This is just our bit of exposition. We're being sent to this planet where wild xenoforms from the polar regions migrated to every corner of the planet and made it too dangerous to continue the Federation's mining operations. We're doing resource extraction. Oh, sorry. Excelsior is a test planet. They're talking about a different planet. Yeah. Ovis Squad. Your mission is to eliminate all of the wild xenoforms in the Atlas. This is your sort of introductory Left 4 Dead style. Go from point A to point B and get a couple things along the way. You guys aren't going to be able to see my bottom screen just because of the way we have the layout set up, unfortunately. But this is where I'm going to select the ammo types that I can use, which is going to be these drones. And we're going to take repair capsules. Not that we really need them. This is the first mission. It's pretty easy. I'm going to take pyro shots, super missile, and fill up the rest of the super missile. You have a certain allotment of mods that you can squeeze in. Each type of mod takes up a different amount of points. There's a whole system for it. As you go along missions, you'll unlock other types of ammo. The fire shot's particularly useful here because there are a lot of enemies that are made of ice.
I'm gonna turn down the volume just a
That's
bit.
probably a good thing. Because I'm sure you guys are hearing the game through the microphone, and that's probably not good. I get to talk about a thing about this game that really bothers me when you emulate it. So, normally when you emulate a game, you can increase the internal rendering resolution to make everything much sharper, and all that jazz. In Federation Force, the only thing that upscales is the HUD, the view around your helmet. Everything that is actual gameplay doesn't scale up.
Follow me.
So, I just find that very frustrating. This game could look very pretty when emulated, but it probably never will. Because there's just some aspect that's broken that doesn't seem to ever be good. What we're stuck. Hey look, street paths. You know those.
So, what are the resources to keep track of?
So you have your health, and you have your ammo. That's kind of it.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it universal ammo for everything?
No.
Okay.
So the mods, the ammos that you select give certain numbers. So right now I have 9 missiles, 1 super missile, and 6 pyro shots. And the type of ammo that I have selected is up there. I also have 3 repair capsules, if they are ever needed.
And so, did you just fire a repair capsule at that door?
No. I just have regular shots that I can fire. You will know the other types when you see them.
Okay.
This game leaned really hard into Metroid Prime 3's lock-on free aim thing, where you can lock on something but you can still move the reticle around. So there are a lot of times where you need that to target something that is not directly in the center of the lock-on. And I will show you any example of that. It's not so much in the first one. We got our scan logs. We got a bunch of mods, if I had to carry any of them. And we this terminal.
I feel as though the Federation would appreciate you not blowing their stuff up to get the stuff inside and just opening it, but
No.
you know,
It's
they
fine.
don't pay us enough, I guess.
It's fine. They're asking us to turn it down. Don't turn it down with the team. Feather it. Don't I? Do I?
I feel like the giant door.
Oh. We need... Ah, there.
That looks like. Oh.
Yeah, up here. There are these extra mods hidden all throughout. We're not going to be messing with the mod system too much because we make playing as a single player easy, which are the Lone Wolf mod and Hyper. There should be another. Waiting until we get into another fight. So this is what I was looking for. This door here. Oh, here. Wow. We do want to collect the mods as we go because the mods that you do use break after a mission. So, want to be collecting mods on a sheer supply. We have the pyro shot there. That'll get us another mod. Melted smoke. And take this cute little zip line. Keep me Postbog. Truly can never escape the bog. Am I loud enough, chat? I haven't been quite able to gauge how far I'm throwing my voice, whether the mic is picking it up well.
Now and again you cut in.
Okay.
If you just maintain at the
Okay. get in that door before that little timer runs out. Which...
This does not seem reasonable for normal human beings, but you know, Federation has its rules for a reason.
Yeah. So the Federation are largely incompetent, and so they wanted to design suits that could rival Samus's, but they made them super big. Which brings me to one of my other problems with this game, is that they didn't seem to think through the scale of things. So if you are a little bitty baby boy Federation trooper, and that means that the mech that you are in is like 20 feet tall. And so every space pirate that you fight is also somewhere around 15 to 20 feet tall. And these ice hoppers, like, they've got to be as tall as Samus is. They got to be like the Alpha Sheegoth size. So, and the doors that look exactly the same as the ones in Metroid Prime 3, these ones are just massive. They're you know, cargo container sized. It's just, it's...
But if the player character was smaller, everything would be fixed in theory, as far as explanation wise.
If it wasn't like a very tiny chibi Federation trooper inside this mech suit, because it's either the little chibi Federation boy has to be 2 feet tall, or everything here is massive. Like these shriek bats are huge.
Okay.
If we go with the theory that this mech suit is 20 feet tall. Alternatively, Samus is 20 feet tall, and we're just living in her world. I don't know about that, because in Metroid Prime 3, she's as tall as Federation troopers, which, as we've established in this game, are not.
But that right there is not an exoskeleton suit. That's a Gundam.
Yeah.
We're
piloting,
sitting in a cockpit.
We're piloting Gundams, not power suits. You know?
Goodness. Well, actually, the way to fix it would be the Federation. This is remote controlled.
That could have been a possibility, but I think the whole problem was that the Federation couldn't make something power suit sized and still have it be as powerful. So
Shape wall. Yeah. I need more destructible environments. We need more. I can't remember what it's called. The voxel game with highly destructible environments.
Teardown?
Yeah, I think it was Teardown. Yeah.
Teardown's good.
So it looks like this is the boss.
It is. This is the Ice Hopper Nest. So we just have to shoot all these eyes. We're going to do that with the charge beam for the most part. But we can also use flame shots if we wanted, because they do a good bit of damage.
Any point in saving the ammo?
No.
Okay.
It's use it or lose it. You see here that I'm aiming around even on locked on, because I kind of have to in order to be able to hit this.
So normally you would be doing this on the with the lock-on feature. Does the stylus play at all in here? In theory.
With the what?
Stylus. If this was being played on the 3DS.
No.
Okay.
You would be using the little nub on the new 3DS instead of this second analog stick.
Okay.
Which is not a fun experience because it does not feel good to use. It never quite feels like it's calibrated correctly, like it pushes up easier than it pushes down or something. This is the point where we kind of need to stop charging shots because these open and close so fast that you don't have to charge up and release in time. This fight has sort of phases, but it's not, like, they're not really cleanly split up.
I mean, I think I can appreciate the fact that they at least acknowledge, hey, they didn't create it that, oh, if they make people who are able to be on par with Samus and defeat Samus's enemies, why did they need Samus or why did they fail? At least say, we just can't make it small enough.
Alright, that was the ice hopper nests. Need to extraction.
So if I understand correctly, we work for an incompetent and maybe even corrupt government.
Mm-hmm.
We have to eliminate bugs that are overrunning a place,
Yep.
and after we beat it, we have to extract. Do you think that this game does not get enough credit for the current smash hit Helldivers 2?
This game actually came out a year after Helldivers 1. Fun fact. Supposed to be... Supposed to... Hello? Oh. I thought that meant it was locked. My bad.
Oh. So, Chumbucky, you're asking about game design. I know Matt from going to the same school as him, and I was studying video game design. I focused on 3D art as well as game design, and I've made a number of small projects and games. But as far as making it a career, it just never really panned out that way. I'll say for myself, I didn't do enough to make it really work. But, yeah, I still enjoy from time to time just dabbling in a game jam or two. Seems like we're coming across a sudden threat, but
Yeah.
it's not that threatening.
I realize this is actually what we should have saved the fire shots for, because you hit this guy with the fire shots and he dies real quick. Quicker than I just killed him. Tech, you are incredibly right. The other issue I have with this game is that all of the enemy designs are kind of Neopets. They don't look very threatening. Outside of a couple of the bosses, everything just feels very soft-edged, exaggerated proportions, where I would have preferred probably to have more of like a Republic Commando vibe to this game. And there is a 3DS game, Ironfall, that has the sort of proportions that we're looking for, but just I don't know. Nintendo just went another way. I didn't make it. I didn't hit par. Oh, I mean, game design as a career. I hear every horror story from people who are working in the industry, and I just can't imagine it. Okay, so we got one that reduces our damage taken. That's good. Increased power shot and charge damage. That's also good.
But you said all of these break after one mission?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
art is hard.
Art is hard
And if you don't
and
keep at
unstable
it-
as a job.
Yeah.
There, it was good.
One might say it's a little sketchy.
So that's the introductory mission for Federation Force, and that's sort of the sniff test for, are you going to like this game? Are you going to have fun? If you said yes, then you move on to Mission 2, Hardball.
Now, just to confirm, if you had actually done that as multiplayer, nothing would have exactly changed about the level. It's just you would take more damage and...
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And if you go down, your teammate can revive you, that sort of thing. It's a co-op shooter. They did that part. Finally gotten how many of your pet projects on Edge?
I think it's one.
That's good.
And at least a dozen people have tried it. Well,
That's cool as heck.
if it is somehow able to be linked, that number might increase to 13 if I take a look. Finishing something is a very, very noble thing. It is so easy to not finish anything, but
It took me a lot of effort just to learn how to use Blender and make inserts for board game. Finish those. So finishing an actual game and not just like a 3D model or two is extremely impressive, and you should be proud of yourself. I just want to point out here the second planet in the system, Bion or Bion, says that their best translation suggests that they followed a tenet system, the race that lived here, referred to as the Orb.
The orb.
My good man, is my telephone in your vicinity? Answer now on your phones.
I looked before I sat down, and oh no, that's mine.
I spent the last 8 hours in a fugue state.
Hey, Nat.
Yes.
You handed us your phone to look through an idiot.
That's right.
Which we are currently doing.
I haven't been a person since 8 in the morning.
And this is why you're not coming back on tech.
So
You're enjoying your time.
Bion is full of ancient ruins, and they detect a mysterious signal, and they say, "Hey, we need you to go check it out." We go from a freezing temperature to a very hot temperature, and I believe we get ice shots. I need to double check that. Yeah, we do.
So each time you're seeing the screen shake on stream, that's like one instance of that being loaded in.
Yeah, so the repair kits are just 1, and I believe they heal 60 health. The missiles each have 3, so now I have 15 of them, and the cryo shots are 3 each also, and so I have 12 of them because I've taken 4 stocks of. So, yes.
I agree with Tylenus, depending on how you spin it. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. But
No, I mean Blender, the 3D rendering application.
I love pixel art. 3D is fine. I absolutely hate rigging. Rigging is evil.
Well,
And it's like, oh, AI will take over art. It's like, if AI can take over rigging, which there are things out there that will auto rig, but they're not perfect. Like, if it could do that, look, do that.
This is what they mean by the orb, by the way. This is what they mean by the orb. You will, many points on Bion, be pushing an orb around.
So is this the transport kind of thing instead of escort quests per se?
Yeah, it's a little like Zelda puzzly. Push this ball into this spot. Kind of Breath of the Wild, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes a little more sense.
I believe I can do this. Do something. Yeah, what?
Now, if we are to talk about scale, yeah, those are some pyramid-sized bricks everywhere.
Yep. Fire shot, it's fine. Alright, so that's a mob. Oh yeah, we also have a little hover. I don't know that they cover that in the first mission. You can just sort of fly over these guys.
Do we have any donation incentives specific to this?
I did not have any thought up.
Right now, our incentives are just if more Dread Pretty. But if you think of something, I can add a new one.
So, if you didn't hear, Tech, Jeopardy, every $100 threshold we cross, we will answer a trivia question.
Heck, we can keep the Price is Right going if somebody else wants to take over finding weird little trinkets.
I can do that.
Thank you.
I'm down to.
Plug the amount.
What?
Plug the amount.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
How much
Oh,
they should pay.
$20 again to make us play The Price is Right with weird little tchotchkes on various sites, Metroid-related tchotchkes. The kind of neat thing about the orb here is that it's billiards, so where you hit it matters. This is not the orb. That's a super missile. I don't have room for that. So if I like hit it on the side and underneath, it pops up. And so there's some finessing you can do. And I kind of need it to not
I was
drop
about
off a
to
cliff
say, is
though.
it going to reset?
It will reset. I was not expecting those hoppers to pop up. I forgot. The Federation 4 soundtrack is weirdly John Williams. You really nailed that. It's strange. Oh no.
There goes my...
This is one of those times where multiplayer is good because you can just have someone wait down at the bottom and be like, "Hey, we're gonna stop this thing." I think though what I should be doing, pop this. If I remember right. Pop this, and then we go like this, and we stop it. So yeah, this is the sort of stuff they developed in Blast Ball. The ball's much bigger, but the rules still apply. You apply force underneath, you pop it up, you apply force top, you top spin and break a little bit. It's a pretty well thought out physics system. It's just in this game. Oh.
I don't know how to use Twitch. There we go. So I'm off my phone now. Let's see. Kitchen appliances, messy, ambient, John Williams. Okay.
Yeah, there's like...
I'm gonna make a conscious choice to not venture into the sequels territory and talk about music, because Star Wars, I mean, it's appropriate to talk about Star Wars in this context a little bit, but...
I don't know. Get back
Oh
to
no.
Darn it. Yeah, so we needed to line up with that little spring, and I need to sort of tap it until I line out correctly. Or I'll just get very lucky right here, right now. No, probably not.
Are there time limits?
No. Not here. In some missions there are.
Seemed like that hurt.
It does hurt a little.
Physics engine. Nice.
Yeah. So we need 4 balls. That's one of them. That's probably the easiest one.
Dialogue does take a little bit more than screen
It's a
real
3DS
estate.
game. In order for it to be readable on a 3-inch screen, they kind of had to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You also don't move very fast.
Let's see. Oh, okay, of course. It's
So yeah,
pushing
we have to
faces.
push it through this set of Mario 64 stone things.
If only they gave you thumbs. Then maybe this will be all easier if you could
Yeah,
carry
right?
it.
We just had one of those little grabby arms, like we were talking about, so Samus can reach in there and get the screw attack in Prime 2.
Oh yeah.
We just need that. On that side. I'm sure this was to ease the process of playing it on 3DS, but you'll notice that when I'm locked on and I start firing, I cannot move the reticle until I stop firing. It kind of hurts the usability.
So, have you played Hunters?
I love Hunters. I'm going to be playing Hunters later.
Yes, that's quite a coincidence. How would you say this controls and feels compared to Hunters?
So, obviously with Hunters, you don't have the second analog at all, so you have to use the touchscreen. But truly, it doesn't really matter because the touchscreen is like using a mouse pad. So you are truly playing an arena. You are playing Quake on your DS with Samus. And it's great. It's great.
Would you say the learning curve makes it worthwhile to overall have the better experience on Hunters?
Yes. The game is also just better designed in my opinion. You are playing a Metroid game. You're not playing a team shooter. You're not playing Left 4 Dead with Federation troops. No, you know what this is reminding me of? Because it's John Williams and because the designs are all sort of vaguely cartoonish and exaggerated, it feels like a Lego Star Wars game.
I could see that.
This is Lego Metroid.
Let's see what we make this one.
Did you not see that I had to jump across some gaps? So we either need to jump the ball, which I'm going to attempt to do, because I want secrets. Boing! And screw it up.
The secret is the first one is a sacrifice. The second one flows.
I'm not sure I can actually shoot it that far. We'll try one.
So tell me, what's the number in the top right?
That is your score. You get graded at the end of it.
So you just fire into the wall. If nothing happens, you get points for that.
Okay.
Okay. You know, I like...
Hey, look at that! We can.
See?
Look at me go.
I'll see if it actually rolled into that, into the hole. That would have been better, but...
Oh, yeah, if I hadn't closed off the wrong... Yep. The gate's going to open. Thank you for telling me that. You could have just show not tell.
I wonder if that would have also teleported all the other players to that spot, and that's the real reason for the cutscene. I don't know.
What I... There's a term that I think about a lot when playing games recently, and that term is respect. Respecting the player's intelligence and respecting the player's time. And if you want to make the comparison to Hunters specifically, I think that Hunters does both much better. Especially intelligence, because this game thinks that you are a little baby. A lot. In the way the enemies act, in the way that mission control keeps talking to you and doesn't shut up. In the way that can't move the reticle while you're locked on and firing. Just there's a lot of little things.
I feel like if it's supposed to be multiplayer and you're not going to actually change the levels between single and multiplayer, like they're throwing a lot of enemies at you just so that way everybody has something to do.
Yeah.
Because I have played those times where somebody just shoots up all the enemies and it's like, dang, I'm just getting out of this.
Oh yeah, we can grab some of
Wow.
these. Because this one has handles.
The technology.
See, it's different.
It's grabbable.
This one's grabbable. The other ones couldn't grab them, couldn't do it.
But you have to do it with your gun hand?
Yeah,
There's a slight problem.
I have to hold. Which kind of makes controlling the camera difficult. But hey, what do I know?
Oh, I see. So,
I think I
for
might-
those at home, A is on this side,
I'm
and the
Monster Hunter,
camera,
right?
and the camera is on the same side. So,
Yeah, I think I might be able to use the R button because the R button and the A button. do the same
Oh,
thing.
okay. Good.
So, yeah,
Lag.
this is sort of the crux of it, that you are meant to have a friend blow up the rocks, and then one of you carries the ball up. But given that we are single, alone, I think there's a mod in there. Oh, there's here. Pop that open. Air caps. Don't.
This is one. How does it work? Okay, so it's an AoE heal. You could heal allies with that.
No, it's an item drop on the ground. You pop it on the ground, someone picks it up and heals.
Okay.
The music also feels a little Star Fox. Like Star Fox Assault had a very similar feeling soundtrack. To the ow.
Now you need it.
Mhm.
Oh wait,
Huh.
that's interesting.
Alright, store the artifact inside the ship and be ready to fly out.
Now, was it saying that the race of people were the orb or the planets?
The race worshipped the orb.
Worshipped
They followed
the
the orb way of life.
Okay.
Got the artifact that was emitting the strange signal, which was not very far away from this cargo ship at all. Feels like we could have dropped me in the cargo ship here, and I could have just walked in, grabbed the orb, and gone out, and not gone through all the other stuff. Don't think about it.
They didn't know that there was be a locked door.
Don't think about it. You'll notice how we didn't come out a locked door after we got the orb. Did you notice that?
Well, I mean, if we look at regular Metroid, there's stinking. Why doesn't Samus use their ship to just get to places?
Oh, don't let any
But
spheres explode with a
that's why
bonus.
that's why Prime 3 was nice. At least you used the ship.
recently picked up. Okay, so yeah, so the Desert Temple it is very Tomb Raider vibes,
Oh.
and I'm sure there's a lot of like puzzle solving like we're doing here. The artifact dates just before the original race of the world went extinct. That signal.
So it was a distress signal. We took away the distress signal. Now no one else will ever come to help them. Or maybe the people we shot were the people who were calling for help.
The people we shot were the friends we made along the way. I want to... Oh yeah, we'll do mission 3 too, and then we'll start jumping around. I want to show the boss fights because they're the best part of this game. Because they're really creative and they make use of the lock-on free-aim system well. They're visually fun. It's just a shame that they're in this.
In response to chat, I had only seen one Tomb Raider game, and that was within the context of a speed run. So I don't think I got the best impression of it being a horror game per se.
It's a tension, a thriller kind of game. So we're going to Talvania. There's electromagnetic fields on this planet. I believe the pirates have a lot of their base of operations set up here in this system. Talvania was once home to a machine race. And we bring our drones, air capsules, shock shots.
So when it comes to setting your mods, I guess I'll wait for the next.
So to show chat as best I can, you have a meter, and each thing that you add takes up a different amount of meters. The super missile takes up 4, but it's very powerful. The regular missiles only take up 1, but they're not as strong. It's a give and take. It's a good system. We also need to... Oh! The air capsule mod has actually itself up. The auto revive. I guess...
well, you never died.
Processor choice the mod. Yeah, okay. I think the other ones, the ones that like boost your explosion blast rate, will break when used. I genuinely don't remember what the...
I see like little white lines next to them. Is that the number of uses, maybe? Off to the right side?
No, those are the levels. So there's Super Payload 2, and it has 2 now.
Okay.
So there's Super Payload 1 that I think 10%. Yeah, I don't remember the exact parameters for what causes them. They can, which is why when you do missions, you want to keep getting more.
I can't help when you keep saying it's just like your things break, so you just need to keep getting more of the same thing. I'm just like, this just makes me think of Sticker Star, but it seems at least better than that.
There's a bit of that.
But you know what? With breakable things and whatnot, you know, they also did that in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because it's like, hey, we're trying to get you to use different things. So it's an interesting thing to force people to use different things.
I understand. Can I look at this object now? Can I look at this object now?
Destroy the powers.
It will not let me look. Discharge levels in excess of acceptable. Cease operation immediately. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Alright, so... You're
I
going
feel
in.
as though this is, you know, a bit of a safety hazard with the giant green goop and no protection around it.
Don't worry about it.
But maybe the robot race that lived here didn't care. Those are just a water feature.
Don't worry about it.
I'll try.
Not a big deal. Sticker Star was frustrating. because the way the resource management worked, it actively disincentivized you from engaging in combat, which is frustrating because that's kind of half the point, right?
So the way you described it to me was basically the resource loop is you fight enemies to get money, and the only thing money is good for is buying the ability to use consumable attacks.
Yep.
But if you fight enemies, you use up those resources, so you don't want to fight.
Right. There's no experience point system. The only thing you get from battles is coins to buy stickers. And I'm going in circles. I have a map on the lower screen. I should be using it. So that's Sticker Star. That's my gripe. A lot of people's. Oh, that didn't
And
actually.
actually,
There's also headshots in this game. Like if I meet a pirate, I will show you that I can headshot him, and it gives a little notification that I did that. Which is weird. Cool, but it's weird.
boom, headshot.
Hey, look him up. The only other Metroid game to do headshots was Hunters. In fact, it's like you want to save the really good stickers for boss fights. You want to save kind of all your stickers for boss fights. You want to, I guess, just use the stickers to cycle out until you get good ones, and then avoid all combat until you need to engage in combat. Because it's like half the fun of playing an RPG is doing combat and becoming stronger because you did combat, and that doesn't happen in Sticker Star. They just took that part out.
And the thing is that I think that gets me, when I think about it in theory, is if they gave you a ton of money for fighting in combat, it would still defeat the purpose of the entire mechanic. Because then you would have infinite attacks, because you could buy so many attacks, and then it would be, what is even the point of having stickers?
Oh, and you do have a limited inventory. You only have space for so many stickers. So that is also a confounding factor. I need to go. I forget I have a hover. I get to just jump and then keep going. Need to wait for one. Right.
Center.
No.
Oh, only took one down. So this is a lot of suspicious chests that are just.
I believe one of these has the key to me. So we just kind of have to shoot them. Yep, there it is. Key. It's a missile key, so you fire the key at the gate. Because we could just have a regular key, or have you unlock something that had utility in combat, as well as to unlock things. You know, like a Metroid game would have.
That's so funny.
Can I share with chat what I will be doing over at Tech to keep?
Please.
I found this Lisa Frank coloring book in
Oh
my
my
old
God.
things. I think I only colored.
Oh, that's gotta be. Can you
One
look
thing
at
in
the
it?
publication year? I want to know.
Yeah, of course.
Is that like
Is it-
1995?
I don't think so, because that's when I was born. They don't have that in here. It's just immediately coloring. Manufactured 2015. This must have been something that someone like bought me as like a cheeky gift, like
okay.
from an aunt for Christmas. Because 2015, I would have been halfway through. Wait, I would have.
I mean, why fix what is? And
I was
these are
in
like this.
college.
Why would you need to update it with new drawings? It's like, what new animals are out there that is like, you know, we need to put
I
these
can
in the book
confirm
now.
that yes, this was.
We know all the.
This date does make sense because the one thing I have colored like a normal person and not a baby. So.
Enjoy your coloring book.
Thank you. I'm excited.
I truly mean that with no irony.
I appreciate that.
Because if I'm going to be playing the little baby game for babies,
I should be doing the art for babies.
You might as well be doing the art for babies.
Yeah.
Hey, what the heck? It's almost
can you
like,
crawl?
almost like I just wasted a super missile.
Oh.
No, you're supposed to be able to get out of your mech, and I forget how. I think it's only available at a certain point, so we just actually can't.
Oh.
Silly game.
But yes, I agree that the mechanic overall sounds very cool. And to be fair, I played, what is it? Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which you could argue has a somewhat similar system.
Kinda.
And I had no knowledge really of Kingdom Hearts, and I had an enjoyable time with it.
Did you play Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance, or did you play the remake on the PS2?
Game Boy Advance.
Ooh, you had my experience, which is, from what I've understood, the worst experience, because the PS2 version is much better.
Okay.
Oh, I don't remember this part of the mission at all. This is at the heart of the power station. Destroying the central core should take the whole thing out.
Generator.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I have an
We
important
really just
question.
need an off switch. Like, come on. What?
I have an important question for the people on couch.
I have an important
The
announcement.
person behind tech, and also chat. But chat, I will not be listening to your answers. Are you okay with Indian food?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, Reg.
I can't think of an Indian dish, but sure, like a curry or something. Sure, I'll probably
Okay.
be fine.
Then I would like to start compiling an order
Oh,
because we're going to order
Uh,
some Indian food.
Destroy-
You've destroyed 14 security bots. Good
I
job.
did it. I destroyed a bunch of bots.
So if I pass around my
Thank
phone
you.
with
I'm
the
glad
menu,
somebody enjoyed Chain of Memories GBA.
I didn't hate the experience, but I've just heard that the PS2 one is much better.
Yeah.
okay, so here's our menu.
It's also-
if you could
seems-
DM the group with your order.
Share the link with me so that way you can have
Just
your phone back.
just search Indian Delight restaurant.
Some bucket would like Indian food.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that on air. Whatever.
It's a vague enough name.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Delight in your Indian food.
I will.
Good.
But
Good.
good.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine, G.
I'm glad.
I think this is actually the highest damage per second
Oh
that
my-
we can do is just mashing power beam shots, uncharged. It certainly feels like it because charging
because
one up.
you're not at full health.
Yeah, we don't have the super cool.
Reg,
We have pretty nice health.
if
though.
you want to have items, they're specific type.
Oh no, we're flooding again.
Yeah, he's on there.
I'm on there.
Um,
I'm in.
I also have some limited experience with a lot of Indian dishes, so if you have clarifying questions, I may be able to assist. You have the stream up.
Yeah, because I was trying to get something in chat, but I just never
Oh.
closed it. In any case,
Hey,
yeah, this
hey.
is getting a little boring. I've been watching on Twitch though. If he does something and I missed it, I just look real quick and I can see like a
With
little.
like a 5-second delay.
Little replay.
Yeah.
Wait, catch that. Okay, I need to probably repair myself. That action. Okay, now we're gonna do a lot of damage. Watch this. Boop, 400.
400.
And I move faster. This is your brain on blast ball, everybody.
This is what it's like to
Easy
chew 5
peasy.
gum.
Yeah, so I got the mod from beating the challenge mode in blast ball, where as long as you have full health, your fully charged beam shot does double damage, and you don't get slowed down while charging it. Highly corrosive gas. Uh-oh. We gotta beat feet. Expeditiously. Oh goodness. Like this boss fight, while kind of basic, still fun. You know, it follows a very basic tenet of boss fight. Do a bunch of damage, then get to safety. Dodge some stuff.
I was a little
Yeah.
confused because there wasn't a giant eye to shoot, but you know, I think I got the general.
Yeah, it's a
concept.
giant slot instead. You just shoot in the slots. They have biryani on it.
Almost certainly.
Yes,
Well, it's not almost certain because biryani is Pakistani.
they have it.
Sometimes Indian restaurants. But yes, I would very much like a chicken biryani. Great.
Oh. Tech is ahead of me.
I'm on tech. I also, if anyone has not yet picked
Okay,
Is
so
this the pirate?
here are the pirates. So this is the problem.
Space pirates? What are they doing here?
Because of the size that we've established, these are elite pirate size, all of them. So
Was that a headshot?
yes, so it says sniped when you headshot them.
Oh, that did that.
Well, it didn't.
Yeah. Oh, that was a headshot though.
Yeah, so they do double damage when you. But regular shots do.
I do appreciate a game that will let you do different levels of charge shots. See, it's not like you wasted your time trying to charge to the max.
Yeah. And that is one of the things I do like. The charge animation is also cool, like the way the gun starts spinning. It's nice. There are nice details in this game. It just, the total package
What are you more
frustrates me.
partial to? Garlic and ginger chicken, or just getting
Can we please also get some
chicken curry?
I think the chicken curry is going to be like a very good safe option. I've never tried the garlic and ginger chicken. I mean, I like garlic and I like ginger and I like chicken.
Yeah.
So you might. I don't know. Up to you. I think you couldn't go wrong with either.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
What were you?
Garlic and ginger chicken or chicken curry.
I will say their curries.
Are we still on an escape?
And if curry, you can.
Oh, okay, this is where we escape.
Alright, I'll send my order in chat. Group chat.
The chicken cheese. I was right. It's chocolate.
Alright, so I think now I'm gonna do the silly mission, which
Tikka
is
masala.
infiltrating a space
I
pirate
might
base.
Oh,
actually
man.
want that.
Metal Gear.
All is always good.
It's very funny because you bit.
Colonel.
Oh, no!
18 seconds.
I almost made it under par. I'm not even gonna make it up to the silver medal. Dang.
So, based on the way that the scoring seems, it's just like everybody just gets points.
Yeah.
So it seems as though it doesn't scale. This point system doesn't scale for single player.
Yeah.
I don't.
But what do you get for getting different medals?
Oh, the medals. Something for I
Oh.
believe you unlock paint jobs.
My order of the Slay the Spire board game shipped.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Oh.
I'm waiting
Might
for the Deep Rock Galactic expansions later this year. Deep Rock Galactic, another 4-player co-op shooter that is very good and very worth your time. If this looks interesting at all to you, Deep Rock Galactic will blow your mind.
Yes, it will.
Hey, they've contacted Samus and have requested she investigate space pirate involvement in this system. Looks like the interference is coming from an antenna the space pirates had on the power station. Was using the generator of power supply. Emphasis on was. Good work. You're our finest Federation trooper. Space pirates are on Talvania. It's possible they're on Excelsior and Bion too. We'll need to be prepared.
Thank you for helping manage
Hopefully.
democracy.
Wait a minute. I'm not sure what to make of the size of them though. They were just about the same size as an Omega pirate. Okay, so they do address that.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully, Samus can come up with more information.
And Michael, it's your birthday today.
What?
Cake and ice cream is on its way.
Ooh.
And Michael's such a good boy this
My
year.
birthday's actually in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
My birthday is next week. No, this week.
So
Happy birthday!
I believe this is the
Thank
one,
you.
the silly mission.
Wait,
which
no, today is
Which
Saturday.
I like doing.
Yeah, sneak in.
Make sure I have.
I don't like the look of the teacup. I think.
Wait, the mods don't matter for this mission because we're going to be in little baby boy mode the whole time.
Question for everybody on couch.
Yes.
If we get Panera, which I am going to disrespectfully describe as Indian hurts, anybody want that?
I'm good, but thank you.
I would eat some.
Hey,
I'm not a
Samus
cheese
is in the
person.
Bermuda system.
I want some, but I don't want all of them. And that'd be great.
They've had a base on Talvania for years.
We're
I'm
gonna
going
make
to-
like some cheese balls and split.
I'm going to head back upstairs and finish collecting orders from the upstairs non-couch people. I wish you all
You,
good fortune in the wars to come.
Wait,
You
the
got my
upstairs
request for non.
non-couch people or the non-couch people?
Well, they don't have any non, and they're not on the couch, so I don't think they're
We
non-couch.
are getting.
So
we are
they're
getting non, though, right?
non.
You can get non if you'd like.
I would like so.
Yeah.
So they're
Reg, if you would like, once-
non-couch people.
Look, Reg, I need you to
I
pause.
sent it.
Okay.
Can you also get Connor's order and send that? Cool.
What did you say again?
Chicken biryani and garlic naan. So,
How do you
so we're gonna have non on the couch, and there will be non-couch people, and maybe they'll also have non. Am I getting this right?
Correct.
Okay. What if people don't want non, but they do want to be on the couch? Is that allowed?
They can be the non-couch couch.
Who's on first?
Me.
All right.
Chicken
Oh, no, that's not
biryani
how it
and non.
Yes, please.
Okay.
If there's a spice option, make it spicy.
Now, you're not up north. Real spicy is actually spicy.
Look at me. Look at
I'm
me.
just
Look at
making
me.
sure you're aware.
I know.
Okay.
I want that.
Good.
I want that for me.
Good.
I'm very upset that northern spicy food is not. Yeah. So this is hey, you're gonna have to be just a little guy here.
That looks like Eggman.
What looks like?
Thing that the whatever butt they just slapped.
Trust him, he has the master plan. It's fine.
None of this matters because we're just gonna be a little guy.
Nothing really matters.
Except
So-
unless there is a portion where I am not just a little guy. I don't remember. We'll find out.
If it is your birthday, they'll probably hit you. So that's your big suit right now.
So it's been about an hour, right? And we're on our 4th mission. Making good time. We'll still have time to do the boss fights after this.
It's currently 7:30.
Yeah. Okay. I had to drop you off some distance from the factory. Oh, right. There is, I guess, shooting.
So killing the enemies was worth like 5 points. Breaking that thing was 15. Scoring.
Oh, I don't have to.
So do some of the mods give you different traversal options and, you know, actually change some gameplay that you can do?
No.
Oh.
No. They're all changing your stats, giving you some more slots to bring weapons in. Nothing actually changes your traversal. What you
Okay.
have is what you have.
Because I was going to say, you know, you play multiplayer and, you know, you have the one person bring this stuff and the other person bring that stuff, but that doesn't really seem to be necessary.
Okay. So
Just
this
shoot
is
good.
2. Pop out. And now we're just a little guy. Here we go. Little guy mode.
Wow.
Love to a little guy.
Alright. Go in.
I can't see.
I can't see a damn thing.
Radar appears to have been jammed. Colonel Sanders?
Open up.
Will that actually hurt you?
Yes. Yes,
See?
this will hurt.
I thought it was just a pretty texture.
Actually, it won't.
Go up the ramp?
Yeah, that's my bad. I just chose the wrong direction. Alright. Don't get touched by the little guy. Come on.
But it looks like... Okay, so... Am I wrong in saying that it looks like this is like tank controls?
It's
Kinda?
not. It
Okay.
is normal, like, the left stick is strafing and the right stick is... I'm just...
It just looks very stiff.
well, it's a 3DS game.
Yeah, I guess. To be fair.
Okay, so now we got it. Gotta jump past.
Oh, there's anyone who's played what is it? Legend of Zelda 3DS games, or 3DS or DS? I forget. In any case, I thought those controlled excellently, and I was very skeptical of the stylus control that you would have for both moving and attacking.
Yeah, I
worked.
really liked the DS Zelda game. Those were good fun. Okay.
And they had a recurring character, Linebeck, and I was like, Linebeck is cool.
Linebeck's great. So now all of these pirates know where I am. They're going to give up. I just sort of back. I think. Oh, yeah, they give up. Okay. Now we need to get not there. Crap. Nope. Give up. No. Dead. Try this again. Give me a moment.
Mission failed.
I have done this perfect hitless. Just forgot.
Now, I don't know if any of your mods broke.
No, I didn't. I didn't practice the on-foot segment specifically. I practiced quite a bit of controlling the mech. I just thought that being on foot would be like riding a bike. It isn't at all.
It's like riding a bike, but there are other people who will push you off that bike deliberately. Go out of their way to do.
Every time you get on the drop shift, I think the cops are.
We are the cops.
Wow! That thing. That's what looks like Eggman.
Why does it look? What makes you think it looks like?
Oh, you mean his drone ship
Yeah.
that he sits in?
It's got the Eggman colors and it's egg shaped.
I mean, I can see a little bit what you're saying, sure.
Literally egg shaped and same colors. That's Eggman.
Yep. Okay. Let's try it.
I mean, he can sue the Federation, sure. Now, I can't say that I've really seen the drones do anything, but I think they are.
They do plenty. If you ever see a little 4 or an 8 pop up, that is the drone shooting. They don't do a lot of that. Yeah, so you see those little shots come out. You just can't really see them because, like, right behind me, just out of view.
I mean, that's nice.
This is
hover up. Oh, just jump good.
Yep. Jump good. Just get good. Okay. Dropped ejection pod. So they were able to drop the ejection pods close enough. They had to drop me 200 feet back. Reasons unknown.
I don't have anything for that.
Nope. Yeah. Just
look, I appreciate the aesthetic of the Space Pirates. It's like not that all together. It's like,
ow.
Okay, well, thanks for confirming that
Yep,
part.
that hurts. Luckily,
but it does
your health
make
regenerates.
this silly.
That means
That is
no
a person-sized bug crawling through a person-sized hole. That is a problem.
Yes. The problem is that Next Level did not think about scale when they made this game. They probably thought, oh, we're gonna have a segment where you roll your mech up into a ball, and they said, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh well.
Oh well.
I mean, they could have done what they did in Tales' Adventure, or
I think
whatever.
What I'm actually supposed to do is just tail this guy. What's behind him?
Duck off to the right.
No, we're just add this. Gonna see me. Not gonna hit.
Can't touch this.
Alright.
So, in any case, whatever was the Metroidvania, the Sonic Metroidvania, Tails Adventure, I think.
Oh.
He had a little Tails drone, which he would deploy, and it would go into small places and do stuff, trigger switches. So that's definitely what they could have done.
That way. And then we.
But
There's a few ways. These are very strong. Exactly. What? Again.
I feel like this isn't the most efficient cooling system. If they just only, it'd probably be more efficient to just leave it on for a lower speed.
Yeah, starting them up and taking them down repeatedly is
Barbaric space pirates.
it's gonna waste their. Okay, now we're deeper into the factory. We're at the really funny part, which is platforming combat.
I'm sorry, I don't think that should. Alright, it just lets you in.
Yeah. So, going. We're dodging lasers on this assembly line, and then
Now this just feels like Toad Factory.
hopefully not falling. But, and the crusher. Wait. There are two of them. Quite safely get through third.
The red one's slightly faster.
Yep.
Ooh.
And now we're in the zone.
Zone.
I'm sorry, but that was supposed to deposit, trash and stuff that gets sent through. Why does
Yeah.
it just get deposited on the floor right here? This isn't a very good place.
Don't think about it.
Okay.
Don't think about it.
Alright. Alright.
The acid pit and crusher, the most clenched part of this game by far. Yes. But I will first try idiot the whole thing.
The whole place is acting up. And it's gonna self-destruct?
If only these screen warnings would just stop taking up the entire screen so that I can see what I'm doing. See the threats that are in front of me. Okay.
Why would taking down the barrier that protects us from external threats is down? Better just nuke the whole place.
That's the hardest part, getting off that conveyor belt because you need right at the edge.
See, chat, that was very difficult. So,
Please fly.
And while you're clapping, if you're new to the stream, we are raising money for Direct Relief, a charity organization that provides resources to those in need in the United States and many other international countries, or just countries outside of the U.S. Your funds will, your donations will go directly to them. We don't see a dime of it. Except we do get to see the dollar amount, and thank you for it. And your money will also go towards, or the matching dollar amount can be put towards voting for pizza toppings that we will eventually eat at the end of the week. So you can see what the pizza is that is currently constructed so far by typing !slinch in chat.
Yeah.
Which
Thank you, Ted.
thank you.
Alright.
So the
We're on our
funny
way
thing
out.
is, because of delay, you probably saw that message before I finished saying my thing.
Oh, there was another thing. Forgot to grab. Oh well. Pickup's on the way. Get in the mech and hold. Oh yeah, that's why.
Hold the spaceport.
We do a little point defense while we wait.
Don't try to kill you. Just try to turn the thing back on, guys. Like, your whole thing is gonna blow up.
Okay, so now there's gonna be some pirates that opens. Guys, come at me. Like,
I feel like in this type of mission in multiplayer, if a player gets downed, you don't want to go and rescue them because you'll get spotted and you have no way of dealing with the people.
yeah.
So I'm not sure what really is supposed to happen in this.
There's actually a version of this mission that is even worse because it's, hey, we lost your mechs. Go find them. So you have to go through this big facility. It's one of the very late game missions. And then eventually get to your mech. But you find them like piecemeal, like one person gets in a mech, and then another person later on, and then Like it's sort of gradual.
I mean, it feels
hello.
kind of. I can imagine that feeling kind of cool, but still.
Yeah,
a little...
it becomes the one that gets a mech has to babysit the other ones, and it gets kind of nightmarish. It's not like
Yeah, because now the game is expecting over time that more of you will have mechs, so it'll get harder, I assume.
yeah. It's also if the little pilots die, I believe you can't even get them up.
Oh, okay.
And then you're left without the lone wolf mod, which is very helpful. You don't get to use this thing that does a lot of damage. Oh, hello. Fine.
How long are we holding this down?
The whole.
If it is truly like that, then you could just sit here before getting into the mech with a minute left, but I guess you'll get a lower score.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact time. Wait.
My intention is not to criticize this game, chat. I am just a critical person. It's not criticism per se, it's just... It's funny when you think about it.
Game is interesting. It's interesting that it got made. It's just.
Okay,
I talked about this. I talked about this before. This game came after a 6-year drought of Metroid games, where the previous game before this was Other M, a game that was also not super well liked by Metroid fans. And so to have this announced before anything else, like before we even knew about Samus Returns or Dread, whether those games existed, kind of felt bad for this to be their only offering for Metroid while we waited for other stuff.
Well, now you know how it feels to be a Mega Man fan when we had that drought.
Yep.
And then we get, what is it? We get 2 game cancellations, and then we get, what's it? Box art Mega Man appears in
Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah, and it was just like, you know, if Mega Man was doing fine, seeing box art Mega Man in a game would be absolutely hilarious.
Yep.
But it, oh my gosh, it was just so.
Ooh.
Made me so bad.
All right.
Goodbye forever.
Rest of the day.
I mean, that's basically forever.
I missed a step. I'm good.
All right.
Oh.
Hey, we damaged their whole infrastructure. Samus has been destroying all their other factories. But she's just that good.
You don't get to see it, but just know it's pretty badass.
Our order is in. It will be ready in 20 to 25 minutes. It may arrive later than that because Brian is going to the hotel and checking in first, and then going to the restaurant, and then driving back.
Hotel's famous for
So
timeliness.
the only other one I wanted to do
I mean, they
before
can't.
we move on to bosses is the High Tower, where we protect a big flying drill. No, is it?
Protect the drill.
Making
Wait, no,
games is hard.
I'm wrong. It's a Bion mission that I wanted to do. Yeah, the
Just
Ancient's
toss it.
Gift. This is a fun one.
Right over the microphone, which I realized was a bad idea.
Exactly.
After telling
Making
you
a
to
game
do
is
it.
hard, and good games are even harder.
Yep.
And I think the saddest thing is when good games don't sell well.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's a good game that didn't sell well?
Maybe some of the Mario and Luigi games.
Mhm.
Metroid Prime Remastered didn't sell very well.
It didn't?
No, I don't think so. I thought it had pretty underwhelming numbers compared to Dread. Look it up.
Well, it's
I mean,
because
compared
Dread is
to
a new
Dread,
game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
still.
What is a jam voice?
Game Jam voice.
I have
I have-
opinions on making games.
I have opinions on making games too. I think too many of them are.
As of March last year,
Yeah.
Metroid Prime Remastered sold 1 million copies.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good. That sounds pretty good.
Dread sold like 4 million.
Okay.
Right?
But I think
People
Dread
also
did
search for
very-
Metroid Dread sales.
3.
It became the fastest selling Metroid game in Japan, the UK, and the US, and sold more than 3 million copies, making it the best selling Metroid game.
I love people getting upset that Dread won. It was just like, it's a 2D game. What? Why is this winning things or doing well? And it's just like, you imbeciles.
Okay, so this one is cool because you're traveling on a skiff that is traveling super fast over this big canyon, and you basically have to see it through and fight off all the enemies that are going to try to hurt you, while also doing some of those ball puzzles we saw earlier. Ball. They worship the orb.
Orb.
Hey, what's that device? Weird.
Oh
no!
Okay.
No!
Your ship gets shot down.
Echo 419.
Pelican 1, pull out.
I do think the cinematography and all this is very good.
There is some very impressive.
I love how your little tiny drones pop out like the squad is ready.
Sir, what are
Space pirates.
They've sprung a
Who
trap.
could have expected?
Well, let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and how many people in chat?
Top 5 what? Okay. So we've got
Hold A to do the thing.
So this pops out balls, and then we put those balls into those holes that are at the edge of the skiff. That's the hard part.
I feel like they went out of their way a little bit to call them spheres and not balls.
They call them
Orb.
I mean, the dialogue at the top, they say balls. I mean spheres.
Alright. Put that in there. And fire!
It's just a slingshot. I mean, a catapult.
Nice.
There's an explosion. Okay. I thought it would just donk him. But now that I think about it, I mean, you're shooting a high explosive.
Dread was outsold by Among Us, man. I know Among Us is very popular, but Among Us is like the best game of my least favorite genre of games.
Werewolves? Mafia?
Yeah, hidden role,
Okay.
sabotage type games.
I mean, it's also a lot cheaper. You can get how many copies of... you can get at least 6 copies of Among Us compared to one Dread.
You can fit so many Among Us in this wallet.
It's bad boy.
Okay. Kill some pirates.
But at the same
They're
time,
in the
you could also get it for free on mobile.
Oh, did I not realize this entire
So
time?
I don't
that
know
you
if it's counting downloads.
and sort of easier reset yourself. Oh yeah. Also, the pieces of the skiff can be destroyed, which
I
makes this
see.
much harder.
Wow, that's
This was inspired by
The Sandbird from Super Mario Sunshine.
Exactly.
We all loved the Sandbird, didn't we?
trying to find
Nintendo said,
oh,
"Hey,
oh,
remember what people
oh, yeah.
really loved in our games? The Sandbird." All right. And here we go.
Stay on target. Oh,
Oh,
hi,
there are
pirates.
pirates up here now. Hello.
Slightly outsold Bayonetta 3. Okay.
This feels like one of those levels that even the single player scaling can't like properly account for.
Yeah, kinda. You're right.
But you have a lot of time left, and that pirate warship has less than half its health left. I think you're doing great.
It's like a practice or something.
Oh.
Wow.
Ah! See?
Hole
That's
in
where-
one!
That's where it gets difficult. Oh,
That's
there's,
the number
there's
wang.
Sky Pirates too. Also, the Prime 3 versions, the ones that have like the jets that are hanging off them with electricity. The cool looking ones.
It is a cool design. This may be controversial. I think Metroid has cool design. Cool aesthetics.
Never heard that opinion before,
That's
and I
so
screwed it up.
spicy. I'm thinking the Indian food's already arrived.
Oh shoot, I forgot to ask chat if they wanted anything from the Indian restaurant.
One person said that Indian was fine, but
Okay, that's good.
I mean, I assumed that was approving of our dining choices. Look, we're trying to get good food in before we get the slench.
Okay, there we go. We'll just shoot. Oh god. Hey, stop that. That's not very nice.
That's illegal.
This is illegal. Okay, so we still have a relatively clear path to this one over here, and I have just
Isn't
almost
in the
messed
top
up.
88 Switch game by sales. Is it in the top 89?
Oh god!
Wow,
that
what was that?
That was a screw up and a half.
Oh, Tastel Noodles wants Indian food.
You got plus 100 for Blasted.
If only there was a good Indian restaurant near our orchestra rehearsal venues. Noodles is in a local video game orchestra with me, which is how we were introduced.
Yeah, that remind me.
Ah, God. This is where it gets hard. Bunch of pirates. You gotta work around the missing pieces. It gets hard.
I think this is.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh
Have
no!
to fight for it.
That no.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Yep.
Sniped.
How could you plan for that? You couldn't, is the answer.
Yeah. Hey, don't dodge my
But
shots.
you know,
That's not allowed.
as we say in the industry, that's XCOM, baby.
99% is not 100%.
Alright, if we just
We're good, we're
pop it,
fine,
pop
everything
it.
is fine.
I don't know.
Oh!
Popped it.
What was that angle?
Popped it too high. That was the I shot the floor instead of the ball angle.
Oh, I had another thing I wanted to do while I was down here.
Okay.
It involves
We got this.
this device.
We wait
Just
with
uncharged shots.
anticipation. Safely.
Did
Make
we-
up to LB2
did we take
tips of
these
health,
back
and
out?
We'll need one more.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what it should be. I am definitely not getting the timer medal. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. No, please.
So,
I was about to say it'd be funny if they kamikaze. They do.
they sure do.
Is that trapping it inside?
No, this is just a shield generator so I can focus on shooting these dudes.
Exploded. Oh,
Don't
Sorry.
spawn. I want that.
Invading the
I want
countryside.
him. And his buddy. Okay. Now we can continue onward. I know. Okay.
Ah,
Oh! Oh!
Oh god.
But you know, I feel like you can sacrifice time to just get a lot of points. So you, whatever you.
I think
Is
I
that
actually
gonna
have,
explode?
I have a clearer shot to the
Yeah.
middle one. Alright, we got.
Easy.
Oh,
Easy.
Perfect first try every time.
you right.
Easy game, easy life.
Yeah. I practiced. Promise.
So was there anything on this thing that we cared about?
No.
Story-wise?
No, we had to recover that little weird piece of technology that they said, hey, that's not Bionian.
Okay. Now,
Um,
is there a story? It seems like there was a story. You did
You
it!
did miss your time
I
by
got
20
in
seconds.
time.
Wow. I did not have high expectations for you.
Oh.
Don't lose any serious.
We definitely lost
Look,
some
man.
students, but
Once they
What
start
can you-
blowing up pieces of the skiff,
Yeah.
all bets are off.
That's a new medal. Like we
Yeah.
did this.
For anyone wondering, this is not my save file. I had to quickly find one that had all the missions unlocked so I could. So I'm beating the scores from the person whose save file I stole. Cool.
get wrecked, person whose save file we graciously accepted. Thank you very much.
Yep. Hey, they uploaded it for public use. It's not stupid. I wanted to find one that already had the hyper mode mod unlocked, but I had to do that myself.
Will you upload this save file again?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so we're gonna start doing the bosses. The first one is in Excelsior.
Yeah, basically 45 minutes left, I think.
Hopefully, we'll be able to do them all.
We go to 8:45.
Let me check.
And I do mean the stages that are just boss fights on their own. There are bosses at the
Yeah,
end of most of these. Like we saw at the Ice Hopper Nest and the Generator. Alright, we gotta get the survey team, you guys. Gotta do it. Let's see. Really want pyro shots for this. Because nice zone. low beam. We also definitely want that. And why not? And we're still good on mod. We haven't needed to use that yet.
So, just curious, when it comes to... Like, I remember you said that you came across super missiles, but you said I don't have room for that. If you don't take one of these and you find ammo for it during the mission, can you just not use it?
So basically, you have the pips. The super missile takes up 4. If you use a super missile, you suddenly have 4 pips available. So if you find ammo for anything, you can pick it up as long as it's in your pips.
Okay.
That's a Zerberat. One of the new enemies for this game, one that didn't exist, and I actually think looks pretty cool. This is a cool ice wolf thing. Alright, don't wanna...
Yo, Chum Bucket, no lie, I am extremely happy for you.
Oh yeah.
Because my mattress had a divot in it, and the place I lived in, or I literally just like didn't have room to take it out and like try to deal with it. And ever since moving to a new place, I was able to flip it upside down, jump on it a couple of times, and get rid of it on the other side. And my quality of life has improved significantly. I no longer just naturally...
I think there is a reward for killing all the gamers, or just to get that one.
I think there is a reward for gamer elimination. But also getting mods is good. Not today.
I screwed up.
Is that the Pokemon? Yeah. I'm trying to remember the pre-evolved form of Avalon.
Oh no, Bergmite. That's
not a
There's one to your right.
That
kind of looks like a Bergmite.
Yeah, no, the ones in Andrana Drifts.
Okay, so
Arbolight Berg.
Got it.
Wait, that gamer. I kept saying. Okay.
You heard it here on live. Connor wants to kill gamers.
I believe that gamers are an oppressed class, and I would like to oppress them further.
They believe they're an oppressed class, and we can be doing better. Force them underground.
So again, I really like some of the boss fights in this game. Like, this is kind of a Chica ripoff if you played, if you watched us play Prime 2, or you played Prime 2 yourself. But it's still fun. Like, it's still well executed. And it does a cool thing at the transit. That's
Sawkin.
I'm sorry.
Where's Throkin?
Okay. Hey,
how many Pokemon jokes can we make?
Hey, go ahead, Chad. Get the low-hanging fruit out of the way.
And again, great cutscene.
Or don't.
If they didn't want us to make Pokemon jokes, they shouldn't have made them all look and sound like Pokemon.
Oh no, that ship that we were sent to look for.
Okay, yes, Sawk is a real Pokemon.
Yeah.
No, but I was thinking more about the bird.
So, yeah, we want to strip off that armor on his ears, because it's a really big target, and really easy to hit him. He's going to start jumping over the ship now.
Also, now there are 2 of them.
Oh yeah, there's always been 2 of them. I don't know
the
why.
cutscene only showed 1.
Yeah. The cutscene, when it showed the name, only showed 1, but there were 2 of them in the cutscene.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
No, you weren't.
Look,
that's your fault.
There
not
wasn't.
Mine.
If there was stinking Subway Surfers on the side, you would have my undivided attention.
I hate YouTube shorts that are just random content on top, stupid racing game on bottom,
yes,
or Subway Surfers, or...
no. Alright, now we're going to start using flame shots, because...
yeah, I hate those 2. The thing I hate the most is people who put the text on the screen, because now I have to look at the text.
Hello?
But, which is okay. I think accessibility is great, and not everybody also is going to have the volume on. But the other problem is when the text is wrong.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
that's
kills me.
Reg is literally dead.
I'm not dead. It's just
Well, it kills
whittling
you.
away at my life. Look,
It
I'm
kills
gonna
you
be on my
slowly.
deathbed, and it's gonna be like, if only he watched fewer YouTube shorts, we would have had him for another 3 minutes.
It's very funny to me that even though they go underwater, they keep taking fire damage. They just take DOT.
It's strange fire.
Yeah, funky
It's
fire.
very good
It's
fire.
Techno
funky
fire.
Blasted.
We've got the funk in this game. All right.
You got the phone. Whoa, cutscene.
Yes.
I have that fun.
Now they merge.
Oh, they're
They're
combining.
gonna combine,
They Voltron.
Alpha Sawkin.
and it's all right. Just refill that health bar. All right.
Yep.
So is that you? What is this?
I do remember this part of the fight.
Ow.
This is
so
not
yeah.
a bad video game.
No, it has redeeming qualities. It's just rough around the edges, man. Like really rough.
Ah. Oh.
I think he's dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the trick of the fight is to, as soon as he gets up on the ship like that in the merge form, just unload fire shots into his face. Just he loses so much health.
I like how it looks. It's like, oh, it falls and makes an ice thing. It's like distinctly a cube.
I think there's also a bonus here for not getting hit, which I clearly didn't.
I appreciate the
2 socks.
the Mega Man ZX reference, I guess. Mega Merge.
Well under time. Wow.
Yeah. Again,
Success.
because I shot him in the face with
Yeah.
fire.
Wait. Can we? I'm sorry. Can we get 70 more points?
No.
Unfortunately, we
He
cannot.
should have gotten one more blast.
I know.
Plus 100.
I know. All right. So that's Sawkin. Cool boss fight. I like it.
Cool boss fight.
Again, kind of a Chica ripoff, but we don't care.
I mean, if it ain't broken.
Shove it into a multiplayer game. All right. The next one is a lot harder. I still have some trouble with this one.
So just to confirm, are you on hard mode right now, or
No.
is it Y to do
This
hard
is
mode?
Y to activate.
Okay.
That's hard mode.
Oh, the music got a little.
Yeah, the music gets scary.
I
Okay,
don't like that.
this is the second boss, the second big boss fight.
Identify the source of disturbance.
Identified the tremor. Like you couldn't send like a camera down at the drone camera. Yeah, it's a big fella.
We're skipping over the missions that are best played with multiple people, like the one that requires you to capture those ice titans we fought earlier. You have to herd them into little cages, and that's really hard to do with just one person, as anyone who has watched a dog show might be able to tell you.
But can you outright kill them as well? In the process?
No, you need them alive.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, can you shoot
Yes.
them too much?
Yes, you can kill them.
That's miserable.
Yeah, it's not fun. All right. Do those. God, which one?
Honey, where is my super missile?
Take the suit.
Where's my super missile?
The ice shots will
That
probably
was
help us more.
Adam, where is my super suit?
What?
All right.
You're not authorized.
You're not authorized.
Where the world's in danger.
If I can,
I'm in danger.
The chain of command is in danger.
Yes.
if I can ever convince the people who picked up Citra after it got shut down to fix this game so that you can unlock the frame rate to 60 and fix the rendering so that upscaling works, I would love to play this game with people.
I gotta say, nothing makes people make games than a good concept done poorly by a bigger studio. That's where we got City Skylines 1,
That's true.
and unfortunately City Skylines 2 is turning into SimCity 3000 or 4000 or whatever, and they're desperately trying to avoid further PR disaster. But the point is that I had a friend in college, speaking of game design, he had a passion project for making a better Smash Brothers that also had other things going on after going through Brawl. And it was just like, once Smash 4 came out, it was like, they did it. They made the game I always wanted to play. I no longer have any desire in pursuing this game I've been making for the past 3 or 4 years. But that's all to say, yeah.
Are those statues of Sock in?
No.
Uh,
No, you'll see those.
Oh,
hi.
Oh, just right there.
Yep. The boss is Orb. Again, we talk about how the Bionians worship Orb. This is Orb.
Orb.
Well, Sam, the book, I hope you enjoyed this look at Federation Force. Just know this is a 3DS, so you're only seeing the top screen. The bottom screen, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's got some like menu options and equipment type stuff.
Yeah, it's mostly just the map.
Also, we're showing you kind of like a guided tour of some of the fun and interesting levels. There is a whole lot more game.
Yeah, there's 22 missions in this game. We're probably only going to show you like...
Yeah. So, to answer real quick what happened to City Skylines 2, basically the game isn't very well optimized.
No.
There are certain aspects of balancing that aren't well, and they're basically falling increasingly behind on the promises that they've made. So, one of those being like simply mod support. They are not doing the Steam workshop for mods. They want to have their own mod
Hey, that was
thing
easy,
going.
huh?
Yeah, easy
that
game.
seemed.
That was a really easy boss fight.
Uh-oh, he's not. Wait,
Do it
what's
again.
different?
It's
Now it
purple
is purple.
Oh, it's purple.
And
Okay.
these guys start firing different stuff, and I actually need to concern myself with it.
In any case, yeah, they have their own built-in mods, which I think might also just make it accessible to have mods on console, which I think is a good idea, just to make the experience better for everyone. However, they also still have not gotten console ready. It was supposed to be ready for this summer, and
Ow.
it's been delayed again. The game doesn't run well.
Oh, hello.
There are
Oh, we
aspects
exposed
of
it.
balance and whatnot. And the bottom line is that City Skylines 1 is several years old with tons of support, ignoring all of the mods.
So this is one of those times I was talking about with Lock on Free. I'm really
Yes.
I wanted to get that out there. Continue talking about City Skylines.
Yeah, so City Skylines, the balancing and whatnot. So you're competing against your own previous title, which had tons of support. It's fair to say that the new game that comes out is not going to have all the it's not going to be better than how the several years game has been with tons of support. So right now, people have been going back to play the first game. The latest thing that's happened is they finally released their first DLC, which is just cosmetic stuff. And people have been review bombing it to death. So bad that they have turned and said, hey, we understand that things are a problem. We are refunding everyone who bought the DLC, and we are making it free. Going forward, we are going to work more diligently to address the community problems. So they are trying, which I give them credit for. I thought No Man's Sky would never recover from all the badness that happened to them, and they made it back. So as far as I'm concerned, anything is possible. Including beating Crayon.
Get back up here. Put your rocks back on and get back up here, you coward!
I don't know where it gets more magma rocks from, but you know.
Ancient ruins. Living on a
Limit
Reach for farming free
for,
points
for
off of it.
breaking the... Yes.
The Federation is like, okay, we get it. You can bust it.
You can break the rocks. Cool. Now how about actually killing the damn thing?
What
The
even
Federation,
is
they can say
going
that.
on? Where is the thing?
I have to break the rocks to expose the ore.
No, I know that. Where is it? It's like not showing up. Doing a really good job.
Oh, there it is. I see
I
a
think I
purple
saw a
sliver.
little bit of
there's a
pink.
little sliver of it. Right there.
Oh, nope, stop shaking.
Nice. Good time.
Sniped.
That still doesn't seem too bad, right?
Yeah, I
Surely
mean,
there's no third phase.
a two-phase fight is not horrible. This surely isn't going to like Dark Souls
the
itself.
Targets.
Surely there isn't a third phase in all this nonsense. Oh my god!
Every time I think he'll never be balling, he balls back.
I accidentally fired my super missile. Trying to save.
Oh, I thought
because
you
it
did
would
on
have cut this whole
purpose.
thing. Oh no.
Did you only have one?
Yeah, you
Okay. I forgive you. Just trying to keep it entertaining. I just want to understand, what is this thing? Because as far as I know,
It is
orb.
It is a glowing sphere inside of another sphere, and it just wants to kill you for some reason.
It is orb. That's all we know.
That's all we need to know.
Yeah, just kill it. Oh my goodness.
No more snakes.
Very bad position for this. Yeah, but
You're
now...
a little tall.
Oh, well,
just kidding. Snakes are back. Snakes are
I
in fashion.
apologize. I have brought this upon myself
Snake?
and upon
Snake?
all of us.
Oh,
Ow.
snakes.
Snakes on a plane.
Monday to Friday.
Oh, I can break these. I thought these were just a fixture. I never actually tried to kill them before because I was just too focused on orb.
I mean, to be fair, you've been doing fine.
I think they do respawn.
I mean, this dude's come back 3 times, so you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. It's your frozen. Oh, you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he takes a little more damage.
And also probably stops moving. Oh.
A little bit, yeah. Alright, he's going down. He's gonna come back up with a fresh coat of paint. Fortunately. Luckily, he always goes in this pattern where he goes left, then right, then center. To be floating over him.
I'm just surprised him landing doesn't emit a shockwave.
It does.
Like that is. Oh, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I have to say that's video game boss 101.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is. I see it. Grounded.
Come on.
That joke is too smart for me.
Where's the orb? Show me the orb. We want the orb.
Yes, for those of you who are just joining us, we're raising money for Direct Relief, a charitable organization that helps out communities in need all over the world. And the money that you put towards can also go towards the dollar amount to altering what toppings we do and do not get on a pizza we will eat on Monday. So you can also donate $20, and we will do a little bit of a fun thing with Price is Right, and we will try to guess the price of a Metroid memorabilia object on sale. Just a nice little thing. So if you do decide to donate with !donate, also include in your message if you're putting it towards any pizza toppings.
Or against any pizza toppings.
Or against.
Or against.
And yeah.
Like if you're against anchovies. You know,
as Reg said, we're raising towards Direct Relief. The money you send is not seen by us. It's not going into our wallets and will be donated later. It will go directly to Direct Relief.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like that's
It is
important
just
to
a
emphasize.
dollar amount that you put towards. It's basically votes for and against.
We get to take a look at the money as it goes to Direct Relief. They tell us your message and they tell us the amount that you gave.
We get to wave it goodbye.
Yeah.
But it's not really saying goodbye because we never had it in the first place.
That's my repair castle.
Are
No,
you trying
don't
to
repair the
heal
boss. Don't repair the boss.
It's okay. We'll be okay. We also have the auto revive. We have at least that as a backup.
Just stay
Get
still.
some.
I'm dying. I'm not going to do anything about this.
Yay.
This looks
Orb is dead.
pretty dead.
No more orb. What are you going to worship now, Bionians?
Yeah.
Me.
Oops, I accidentally their religion.
We have 10 minutes left? Oh, wait, no, it's 8.
We are.
You have 30 minutes left before we
45.
cut the setup.
Wait, Super Metroid is on at 9.
Yes.
So, well, after this, so we had 2 hours and 15.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I took too long to kill Orb because I wasted my super missile. That would have ended that whole thing real quick. It's just I think it's because I played Super Metroid. Prime Remastered. And Prime Remastered, the fire button is the ZR, and in here the standard fire button is just R.
3DS only doesn't have 2 sets of shoulder buttons, right?
The 3DS, the
triggers.
new 3DS does have 2 sets, but they're not stacked. They're so you do have the ZL and ZR. The original 3DS also had the Circle Pad Pro, which gives you another 3 Circle Pad, but it gives you the stacked shoulder, which is actually pretty nice. I played a lot of Monster Hunter.
Oh gosh, I forgot Monster Hunter. My first Monster Hunter was on the Switch.
Trying to remember which ones. I think it's
a transfer.
We might not get to do the final boss fight. Big Sam.
I mean, we have 30 minutes?
We might have time.
The last fight took less than 10, apparently. Because
actually,
the Federation's like, look, we're paying you by the we do not like paying you overtime. Do this by this much, and we'll give you points you can put towards a pizza party.
Oh yeah, you have on each.
Despite it being old.
This will finally reveal the Doom's Eye.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't see that being an Eggman thing anymore. It's yellow? Was it previously white?
No. It's always been yellow. I don't know what's been wrong with Meredith's eyes.
Too much computer strain.
Yes.
Make sure to stretch, everybody. Type in ! stretch to do nothing, but you know.
Do your finger stretches.
Uh-oh, we're in Silent Hill territory.
Alright, this is the one mission, one of the missions that I don't remember much about. We're going in blind, and it's gonna be fun.
In one sense. Very atmospheric.
Yes. Big, long zip line. Which I'm sure would be really cool if you had a squad of bros and you're all just Leroy Jenkins thing. But
Man, I think this.
we're not that.
No, you have one person that was like, hey, I was in the bathroom. And it's like, wait for me. Gotta wait 3 minutes for them to hell over.
This might be the one that was the source of the most popular clip on my channel, which is me just repeatedly failing to escape the thing. Or maybe that's the infiltrate the space pirate base.
It probably is the infiltrate the space pirate base, or it's the one I described where you recover your ship.
We're
You
running
have to start on foot.
All I remember is Kochi Des.
Kochi Des.
Very much Kochi Des.
I forget which voice line is.
It's like, help me. Or over here, maybe?
Oh yeah.
So if you just didn't have electric, could you...
You don't get to go in here, but it's just.
Oh, okay. Oh, and some enemies.
Hello. Hello, boys. I think I am actually damaging my Steam Deck's
Apparently,
right bumper.
Blue Doro's saying it's over here.
Okay. I gotta go find that. We might also just take a little time to play some Blast Ball, because I also have a slight fondness for it. And we are stuttering a little. Apologize. Performance is not perfect, but I swear to you, this is a better experience for me to control than the 3DS.
It's important for you to realize that we are saving Connor's wrists.
Also my back, because if we were playing on the 3DS, I would be hunched over at the end of the chaise lounge.
Yeah.
And it would not feel good. So this, I'm very happy about.
Also, Koichi is a little less known word. It means a very reliable person. That was just an elaborate JoJo joke.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember this one now. This one's actually kind of fun. It's kind of credited from Prime Hunters, but a little more advanced.
So, I have to admit, most video game boss fights are shoot the weak point.
Yep.
All of these are glowing weak point, shoot the glowing weak point. It just feels it doesn't help that we're playing these back to back.
You need, especially in a cooperative game, to make things very clear for people.
Yes.
Otherwise, you run a lot of risks, and risks that you don't need to run.
Like, I will say that, yes, it's not a giant... But that's the other thing. If you have a giant hopping enemy that is vulnerable only from one side or another, that's also frustrating. But if they're vulnerable from all sides, then they just melt because everybody just shoots it anywhere. Anywho. Aesthetics aside.
This is the part where we need to sort of just sit between and not get hit. Hey, we've broken one. Hey, we broke another one. Now we're just dealing with too tall. And we broke another one. One more. More piece. Oh, two more pieces. That's on the right side of history. Yep. Oh. Yep. Yep.
Oh. Now we shoot the pole.
This is probably the part where I want a super missile.
Oh! Wow!
2,000 damage, baby. 2,000 damage.
GG easy?
A lot of deeps.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Next one!
I should have known from the last boss.
We are certainly not done. Then
Cube.
now
Defender
we
of the
get weird
Polyverse.
little patterns. I love Cube Defender of the Polyverse. Hey, don't be cheeky with me.
What are you even shooting at, buddy?
Oh.
This actually might not end.
So if you want to get those Fs ready in chat, everybody. You have a revive.
We need to be doing a better job dodging. Hey. Oh.
What is? Maybe I'm just. You're leaping, not getting damaged.
Yeah.
It just it's
there-
screen
there is
shaking,
a-
making me think.
Yeah, there's a side step. I should be doing.
Oh my goodness. I mean, as far as the boss itself, yes, design the flaps so that way it's harder to shoot from the sides, but
Yep.
goodness gracious.
Okay.
Now he's just not.
Ding dong dinner served. Okay, open up. But we weren't done with that.
There we go.
Oh,
That's
let's just
another
use some
one.
regular missiles.
Oh, they take a
Oh.
little bit to go, but
Target the
they're fast.
actual open part, not the dead part.
It's funny that your shots, I think, are making it glow, so it slightly looks like it's getting hurt, but it's not.
Yeah.
Let's go
I don't
first.
like it when you do that.
I mean, you could just stand right here and just dodge everything, because apparently it only goes at those angles. Ouch.
Yep. Would be better about aiming under pressure.
Under
Dun
pressure.
dun 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 dun. No, you're thinking of Ice Ice, baby.
I'm sorry. How could I?
Hey.
Okay. I need to go do some tech things, or at least guide someone through some tech things.
Alright. I forgot about Nintendo Land. Of course, I didn't own a Wii U, so.
Yeah, that's something I have not done in so long.
Hey, open up. Open up. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Well, I fall. Hey. Dude. You?
Spin.
We're playing Fall Guys now. Oh, no, no, no.
Okay, they don't. They only do 5 damage, but you only have 2.
And again, we still have the,
Third phase? What are you talking about? Wait, are you kidding?
didn't hit it fast enough.
This is cruel and unusual.
It regenerates it. I don't remember if there is a phase or not.
Okay.
Ouch.
Why did
okay.
I use my phone moment?
Okay, we got the revive.
So guys, that's just what it looks like when you die in the mech. You know, just so you know. It'd be nice if damaging these things slightly damages core health.
Wouldn't it be nice? I don't have to go through hitting 16 of these little targets. No, yeah, now I know what this reminds me of. Target Zan in Banjo-Tooie. That is the closest analog to what's going on here. Open up. Be shy. Just a little death.
Death approaches.
Oopsie. Oh, open up. Oh, no, no. Crap. Down the corners. Corners. Fill out. Fill out.
Okay.
Hey. Hey. Oh. Ah. No.
Oh.
God, no. I am making this harder for myself than I need to because I have shield generator. Using this whole time. I'm just trying to focus on shooting. The generators are for clip. Hey, no. Look. Oh, stop. Yeah, I am absolutely flying right bump.
Alright.
I should have changed
Parts.
Oh my god, there is a third phase.
Now I know what you mean by we might not get to the Samus, because if this is taking this long, jeez.
Hey.
But they're wider, so what does this mean? I don't
They're
understand.
a
It seems
little
like it's
easier to shoot.
easier. Yeah.
Open up. Hey.
Oh, that stupid
Hate
little.
that fake out. Hate it. Stop. 3 times?
The jukes, but it did not matter.
Uh-oh. No, no, no. It's doing the crazy thing again. Yeah, it's bigger lasers. Is...
Oh, okay.
I think I can shoot it once.
Oh, nice, nice.
Open up. Open up. Go. Yes.
I think I do appreciate that, at least with the other boss fight, that everybody can be shooting parts off of it, even if you don't have the right angle. Here, you
Well,
just...
ideally, you will have in a multiplayer situation, you will have multiple people standing around each side of this. This phase will theoretically go a lot faster.
Yes.
Even though they will be dealing less damage. Oh, I'm critical health, am I? Gee, I wonder why that happened.
So, considering the fact that it dropped electric ammo, I'm guessing that's its weakness.
Technically, yes. The electric ammo is... it also doesn't do much more damage than missiles.
You want to throw down the shield generator? Versus.
I'm gonna fail it. Dumb boss fight. Not a I forgot again going in that that's one of those ones better if you do.
So we have 12 minutes left. Do we want to?
We can show off the final boss fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Doom's Eye fight.
Again, for those just joining, the game does not really change based on the number of players that are in there.
The drones
you
are
can't-
not very helpful.
That is true.
My God, you need to get into the Doom's Eye.
Something about force field.
Yeah, gotta do. Also, a decoy in this one. The stratagems available to you. Very permanent. The Doom's Eye.
Alright, we're getting very Star Warsy with the music and the Death Star. You turned off your 3DS 3D mode. Is something wrong?
Here we go! Pelican 1 going in for the dangerous mission. Drop a hell dive. There, lick.
Thread the needle.
Oh. Again, cool cutscene work. Genuinely, pretty neat.
You even got the superhero landing.
You could plausibly get grenades before you have to deal with Target's End, but most people, they'll just go in there with regular eggs because they don't want to come back after getting 30G. Or designs their spaceships to look like face plates on their helmets. Even the Doom's Eye. Alright, so we got some space pirate nonsense to deal with first.
Yeah, so I was going to assume that the Doomsday thing is just all space pirates nonsense.
It's a great deal of space pirate nonsense.
So far, it looks like all the same people we've seen before, except maybe these guys. But I remember seeing the dude with two swords.
There's a
before.
loot troop. Okay. Boom.
Obviously, we need to be designing our helmets to look like our cars. That's what we just need to do.
That's true. Imagine if I just had like a Honda Civic on my...
Ah.
We're still fine. None of that nonsense. We had enough of that earlier on the skiff. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, just strafing.
Yeah, I have to leave. It's hard to do. Because you can't, once you start firing regular power beam shots, you can't move this reticle until you stop firing power beam shots.
I finally, it's like you said it, and it's like, I think I understand, but now I understand.
Yeah, it's really sucky. Like you can do that in the Prime trilogy. You can move and fire at the same time, but they don't trust you in this game to know how to do that.
I feel like it's like, kids are going to press the control stick too hard in one direction or the other. They're not going to be able to sweet spot it.
They're gonna miss their shots and they're gonna complain. But when you start charging, you can move before shooting. Like, I can move this around. Dude. And I believe we can shoot their, yeah, we can shoot the jetpacks off. Specifically, if I were good.
How? You know, you're going in between.
Okay. So now you can lose them and end up on the ground. Ground pirate.
Elite flying pirate. Lies.
Doesn't look like he's flying to me.
You're grounded.
You're busted. Oh.
But that doesn't damage your HP. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
no
it just
point.
makes them easier to deal with on the ground.
And look, I appreciate it more than anything because like it's always funny, you know, shooting somebody's extremity and it damages them.
Alright. Done yet? Who the pirate?
That's the nice thing about turrets. It's just like something's shooting at somebody, so I know.
Okay. Now we're good. Now we can explore. Hey, why did these have the Federation door? It's like they didn't design another door type. Couldn't be bothered. Maybe one day we will get a full complement. Full four-player game, which is actually enjoyable. Just can't do it with two. Just not.
Oh.
Flanking. The fruits.
Nice.
Got him in that. Hey, hey, hey.
Well, should have friendly fire. Get orbed.
Fire orb. It'd be a miracle if I have a right bumper left after this.
I don't know. I personally feel like in terms of doing this, like even if we had 4 setups, you wouldn't want to stream 4 things. Like that feels
No.
too much to
You would
watch.
just have one person
Yeah.
doing it. I either have to be behind him or I have to fire a missile. And I choose
Seems
missiles
pretty effective.
every time. Oh, I think you can also break his arm. His foot is exposed. Get his tootsies out.
No, this tripped. Wait, is he still alive?
He's still alive? Bro, still alive. Bro, your leitmotif is playing at a slightly slower pace?
We have 5 minutes, so we will probably just see the first the first phase of this guy, I guess.
Mods you get are completely randomized. You don't get to know what they are until the end of the mission. But is your leitmotif okay? It's slowing down. Bro.
A Latin choir started singing.
Oh no! Well, not the Latin choir. He's doomed. Pirate lore. Pirate lore.
Intruder.
Okay. We need to get
Oh, we're
more
not
repair
quite up to
capsules
this.
if we have any.
Repair.
Full of repair capsule.
Oh,
Seems
that's
to
good.
be.
Then we can top off. Or not. That's probably smarter. So, for those who don't understand what's happening right now, we can only hold but so much stuff, and different things are worth different amounts of space, you could say.
I just unloaded stuff. So
What is this?
what? Sam? Chibi spam? Lego spam?
I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, is that real size
Yeah.
Samus?
Yes.
So it's tiny?
Yes.
That's funny.
Amplification beam.
Oh no, it's Big Spam.
Oh no, it's someone's fetish. Yeah, so now the morph ball is much bigger than I am, so she's like 50 feet.
Oh, this is a spider ball thing? That's funny.
Yeah.
I like this so far.
The boss fight's actually incredibly creative. It's just kind of weird that this is what they chose.
I never thought I'd have to say this, but
Ow.
take Samus out. I never thought I'd say this because I never thought you would have a shot with Samus.
To dinner?
Shot it, yeah.
Ow, man. Part I don't like, where I have to shoot those little bits on the side of the ball, and I have to lead the shot appropriately, and she drops her bombs. Ow. It's just weird to me because it feels like Hunters as a game, as you know, as the art style and like aged better as a DS game than this game. Goofballs. Okay, now she's gonna.
Dwarf ball jump. That's. Oh, and you can push
and
her.
then I push her because that's what this whole game's been about: pushing balls. Now she's gonna use the spider ball. Oh, I get to hit her. Oh, I got to hit her again. I forgot you can do
I didn't think
it
the game would
twice.
be that generous.
We have to be a little less handsy.
Anything?
No, you gotta like get the purple off her by shooting that a lot of times.
Wow. Okay.
And then she will become. M. Oh, come on.
Come on, you
That
gotta.
way.
There we go.
Alright. Now, I believe she's going to start. Maybe not. Supposed to start spider balling.
I guess as soon as we get to the second.
Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know. But it was just really neat to think that this might be a one-phase final one.
The entire game. Now it's just fight ball, and not the D&D ball.
A giant morph ball. Wow. Correct.
Okay, so she got a little smaller, so it's showing that we're making some progress.
Yes, she decreased in size a little bit, but now she's spider balling.
Spider ball. We have 1 minute left.
Oh no.
We're not going to cut you off. We'll
Okay.
see this through and
To the
if
bitter
you win,
end.
we may cut off the credits.
Okay.
Oh, I
so,
forgot to re-equip a auto repair mod.
Uh-oh.
How's your air?
I have a couple. The drones are doing more work to hit those than I am. I can only do so much. Hey,
So,
Sam.
at the very least,
Slow down.
you're not getting damaged. Oh, shockwave, of course. But otherwise, what's the
Hey.
point?
Hey, Sam.
It'd be one
Hey,
thing
Sam,
if
could
she
you
was
slow down?
dropping more bombs from the ceiling, but this is just being annoying.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh-oh.
hey, speak of the devil.
Oh. Sorry.
This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to drop down.
Next. Oh, she does it twice. We're at 1.
Ow.
We needed that.
Oh, I only have one. Uh-oh. I guess we might not make it. Hey, Sam. That way.
Good.
Yeah, I'm in the place. Alright. We can two-cycle it. Uh-oh. Okay. I was holding left, and I pressed B, and it just jumped me straight up.
Yeah, kind of.
The controls in this game are a little poopy sometimes. Yeah. In a critical moment, no less.
Well, in the end, Samus wins, and isn't that what a Metroid game is all about?
That's what it's all about. Samus has to win. Let the Samus win. Yep. That's Federation Force. Again, it has its merits. It's just very rough. And released at the absolute wrongest possible time.
Thank you for playing, Connor. That was good.
Yes.
Soft claps.
Hooray!
Just know that Connor did a lot of work to make this run even go as good as it did before we got on. He mentioned it a little bit, but
Blast Ball is a pain, and but it gave me a cool mod that made this easier.
not only did he do the technical work to figure out how to set this up, he actually played the video game.
Coming up next, the weather.